Okay, good morning. Yesterday we have seen gear tooth failures. Gear tooth failure takes place by two methods: breakage of tooth due to the dynamic load and different types of wear phenomenon. Different types of wear phenomenons are abrasive wear, scoring, initial pitting, destructive pitting. Like this, we have seen different types of wear phenomenon. Now, today we'll see gear materials and maybe force analysis of the gear tooth. Therefore, gear materials. Now, you are knowing that you may have seen toys. Toys बघितले तुम्ही. Therefore, in the toys, plastic gears are there, or that small aluminum gears are there in the toys. Also, in the computer, the CD drive is there. If you will see carefully in the computer, also that gears are used. How that CD drive is coming outside? Because of gears only. You just see that carefully how that CD drive or DVD drive operates. Therefore, you will find use of gears everywhere. Also, while drinking that sugarcane juice machine, you are observing that heavy gears. Bigger two gears are there. Also, in case of two-wheeler, four-wheeler, gears are used. Also, different machines, lathe machine, milling machine, you have seen gears. Therefore, you will find gears everywhere, which is used in our day-to-day life. Therefore, that gear material depends, that which gear material we have to use, that depends upon the where we are going to use that gear or that application of the gear. Now, in case of toys, the gears don't require that much strength or that much torque or that much speed conversion or speed ratio. Therefore, we can use plastic material. We can use plastic material. Now, in bigger machines or in that sugarcane juice machine, that gears are there. If you have not seen, go and see it in the break. Lunch break, you go and see that sugarcane juice machine, so that you can just observe which material they are using. Therefore, there they are using cast iron material. Bigger gears, always remember, they are manufactured by using cast iron. And then that outer surface layer, they are manufactured by using alloy steels. Because alloy steels are costlier than cast iron. Alloy steels are costlier than cast iron. Alloy steel gears are generally used in case of two-wheeler, four-wheeler, where we require exact speed ratio. And also, that alloy steel means what? They are having good wear resistance. Good wear resistance. So that reliability of that gears is more. Whether you have observed that in case of two-wheeler, that gear is broken, the two-wheeler lasts long up to 20 years, 25 years, 15 years, but still gearbox is same. Is it correct? A gearbox change केलेला बघितला की कधी? तर त्यातला gearचा दाताचा तुकडा पडला कधी? Gear tooth is broken. Because their gears are used that are of alloy steel material. Alloy steel is different. Alloy elements are there. Molybdenum. Also, that phosphor bronze. Phosphor bronze material is used for manufacturing of worm and worm gears. Phosphor bronze material is used for the manufacturing of worm and worm gears. Why? Because worm and worm gears are generally used, you will find its use in material handling equipment, where this speed reduction ratio is very high. 1:20, 1:50, 1:100. Means that worm means what? Worm is nothing but screw thread. Worm is nothing but screw thread. Or it is just one type of screw. That worm will rotate by 100 times, then that bigger wheel will rotate by 1 time. Therefore, how much strength is will be required? You just see. समजा आता कुठली गोष्ट आहे, एक मोठं कपाट आहे इथं, आपण किती एवढी ताकद लावली तर कपाट 1 सेंटीमीटर पुढे सर, म्हणजे आपण तेवढी ताकद वाया जाते तिथं, बरोबर आहे का नाही? तसंच स्पीड रिडक्शनला असतं. वर जेव्हा 100 वेळा फिरणार तेव्हा ती व्हील फक्त एकदाच फिरणार, म्हणजे ती व्हील रोटेट करायला त्या वरून किती ताकद लागत असेल. Therefore, that much frictional heat is generated. Yesterday we have seen scoring type of wear. Due to friction, heat is generated. That surface gets burned. Then wear and tear takes place due to burning. That is known as scoring failure. Or due to improper lubrication, burning takes place. Therefore, this worm and wormwood is generally used for phosphor bonds. Why? Because that worm and wormwood phosphor bonds material is having high heat resistance. Because of that much speed reduction, more frictional heat is generated. जेवढी जास्त फ्रिक्शनल हीट जनरेट झाली त्याच्यामुळे काय होणार, गियर टूथचं फेल्युअर होणार ना, वियर होणार, स्कोरिंग टाइप ऑफ वियर. Therefore, to avoid that, phosphor bonds material is used because it is having high heat resistance. Two-wheeler, four-wheeler, alloy steel gears are used. Toys, plastic gears are used. In our machines also, lathe machine, milling machine, that alloy steel gears are used. And wherever you will find bigger gear can't be manufactured on that gear hobbing machine. Gear hobbing, gear shaping, gear shaving, gear milling, these processes you have studied or not? Objective question paper असं तुम्ही वाचच नाही कधी, मला माहिती वाचलं नसणार, कारण ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह क्वेश्चन पेपर आता तुम्हाला सगळं माहित होतं काय उत्तर कसे शोधायचे. Therefore, that gear hobbing, gear shaping, shaving, gear milling processes are there to manufacture the gears. And that gear hobbing machine is a special purpose machine. Special purpose म्हणजे काय? That machine is used only for gear manufacturing only. Whatever lathe machines there, you know, lathe is known as mother of all machines. On lathe machine, you can do any type of operation: grinding operation, milling operation, keyway cutting operation. That is that speciality of lathe machine. That is general purpose machine, lathe machine. But this gear hobbing machine, special purpose machine, only for manufacturing of gears. That machine is used. Gear shaping process. Gear shaping process, rack cutter is used. That rack is reciprocating like this up and down, and that gear blank is there. It is at the bottom. It is indexing maybe by 1 degree or half degree. It's like that. These different gear manufacturing processes are there. Therefore, that bigger gears, you can't manufacture bigger gears by using such special purpose machine. Therefore, we have to use at that time cast iron material. Directly casting is there, and at the outer periphery, you can manufacture that gear tip, that small ring type of gear tip, and you can fix it. Therefore, desirable properties, where we are using the gears, it depends upon the load carrying capacity. That means whatever I have to explain to you, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, or where we are using it. Therefore, where you have to consider, take into account ultimate tensile strength or yield strength, and you have to take into consideration fluctuating loads or endurance strength. Then wear rating, then strength rating decides the dimensions of gears. Why? Wear rating, why we have to consider? Strength पेक्षा wear ला काय जास्त महत्व दिले? Because always remember, whenever we are going to use that gear we are not going to use only for 1 day or 2 days or for 1 month only. Gears are we are using means that is up to its life 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. लगेच एका दिवसात आपण गिअर बदलतो का एका महिन्यात गिअर बॉक्स चेंज करतो का नाही. Therefore, when you are going to use anything at long life, you have to consider wear rating or wear strength into consideration. का आणि जेवढे जास्त वेळ यूज करेल तेवढे जास्त ते वियर होणार ना का नाही. तुम्ही बघा आपण चप्पल किंवा बूट घेतो, तुम्ही साधा आपला शूज जर घेतला 500-600चा, तिचं सोल लवकर खराब होतो का नाही, किंवा तो बूट मध्ये असं चिरतो तिथं. पण ते जर तुम्ही पुमाचा ॲडिडास, पुमा ॲडिडास अजून कुठल्या कुठल्या कंपनी हा बाटा इज बोगस. पुमा, ॲडिडास, नायकी, Sparks is also not good. These 3 companies, if shoes you will purchase, they are lasting for 5 to 6 years, 3 to 4 years, 5 to 6 years. This that much life is there, but still their sole does not wear. Sole of that shoes does not wear. I have purchased one pair of shoes in 2015, and I thrown out it in 2020. Because I have used that shoes for 5 years. One pair of shoes for 5 years. Is that durability, that material you have to consider. बाकीचे तुम्ही शूज घेतले 5-6 महिन्यात खराब होतात, लगेच नवीन घ्यावे लागतात. Miss, why I am taking the example? You have to take into account wear strength, rating म्हणजे strength लक्षात ठेवा. Wear strength into consideration while taking anything. While taking anything. आता तुम्ही जर आपण कपडे घालतो, कपडे तुम्ही साध्या कंपनीचे जर घेतले तर ते लवकर फाटतात. पण ते जर तुम्ही रेमंड कंपनीचे कपडे घेतले तर 10 वर्ष झाली तर ते पॅन्टला काय होत नाही. 5 वर्ष 10 वर्ष काय असेल ते म्हणजे बघा तुमचा एक्सपिरियन्स नुसार. साध्या कंपनीचे आपण शर्ट पॅन्ट कुठे तर घेतले ते लगेच फाटणार, झिजणार म्हणजे फाटणारच. Means it depends upon that reliability. That's why that cost of that Raymond cloth is more than other cloths. लक्षात ठेवा. आता आपण म्हणतो रेमंड मध्ये कपडे खूप महाग आहेत. महाग म्हणजे that durability is more, its life is more. Therefore, this wear strength or wear strength you have to take into consideration while manufacturing of the gear. Therefore, next point is allowing elements, grain size, percentage carbon, surface hardness. Surface hardness already I told yesterday that that wear and tear takes place at the surface only. Abrasive wear, corrosive wear, initial fitting, destructive fitting, scoring. All the wear takes place at the surface only. Therefore, the strength of the surface should be more. Means surface hardness should be more. And how to increase surface hardness? We are using that different treatment processes: carburizing, nitriding, cyaniding, flame hardening. These different processes are there to increase the surface hardness. Surface la case पण म्हणतात CAC. This is not case, this is here. CAC ला काय म्हणतात? Surface, parallel word, synonym. You must know synonym also. First of all, learn synonym in Marathi, and then learn synonym in English. What is actually happening? Students' Marathi is very poor. whatever it is, let it be. And they are doing directly study of English language. And afterwards they are failing in aptitude test or whatever it is. But basic thing they are not understanding that their mother tongue language, whatever it is there they are lagging in their study. Means in Marathi that phrases are there. If you will see whatever in Marathi, whatever phrases are there, same phrases are there in English. Students are directly reading English, they are forgetting Marathi. And afterwards they are not understanding English. But if you will read the one letter in Marathi and same type of letter you will read in English, it is better to understand. Means grasping is more at that time. जे आपण मराठीत पत्र लिहितो तेच इंग्लिश मध्ये असतं ना, तर वेगळं असतं कुठं. सब्जेक्ट असतो तो मराठीतला, असं पत्र लिहा तुमच्या भावाला किंवा बहिणीला, परीक्षेत पास झाल्याबद्दल त्याचं अभिनंदन पत्रकारांना पत्र लिहा, असा मराठी विषय असतो. तोच इंग्लिश मध्ये काय असतो, राईट अ लेटर टू युअर ब्रदर और सिस्टर making wishing him congratulations on the success of getting good marks in the examination. हा इंग्लिश मध्ये विषय तुझ्याकडचा मराठी मध्ये. मग तुम्ही जर मराठीमध्ये पत्र लिहायला तुम्हाला देत असेल तर ते वाचलं असेल तर तुम्हाला ते तिकडे इंग्लिश मध्ये व्यवस्थित लिहिता येईल. तुम्हाला मराठीच लवकर येत नाही, तुम्हाला इंग्लिश मध्ये येणार कसं? मराठीतले तुम्हाला समानार्थी शब्द माहित नाही आणि इंग्लिश मध्ये तुम्हाला सिनॉनिम्स वाचायला जातात. त्याच्यामुळे प्रत्येकाने काय करा, मराठीचं पण एक पुस्तक घ्या विकत. 5वी 6वी 7वीची निबंधाची पुस्तक घ्या, 5वी ते 10वी किंवा 5वी ते 9वी पर्यंत, आणि वाचत बसायचं टाइमपास म्हणून. आणि मग तुम्ही इंग्लिशचे पुस्तक निबंधाचे पुस्तक वाचायला सुरू करा. मराठीतलं जर तुम्हाला माहित नसेल तुम्हाला इंग्लिश मध्ये कधी वाचलं तरी लक्षात राहत नाही काय लिहायचं. आय एम स्पीकिंग थ्रू माय एक्सपिरियन्स. ते म्हणतात सर काय सांगतात, it is my whatever I am speaking is my experience is speaking. I am not speaking. Therefore try to understand. Therefore next point is sufficient endurance strength to avoid failure due to destructive beating. That gear material must be having sufficient endurance strength or fatigue strength to avoid failure due to destructive beating. Yesterday I was saying destructive beating. Therefore, for high power transmission, the sliding velocities are very high and the material should have low coefficient of friction to avoid scoring. If high coefficient of friction will be there, more heat is generated, the surface will burn and scoring type of failure takes place. That's why material should have low coefficient of friction to avoid scoring. Amount of thermal distortion or warping during heat treatment. What is amount of thermal distortion or warping during heat treatment? पापड बघितलं कधी? पापड खाताना पापड भाजताना बघितलं पापड कसा होतो, असं वाकडं तिकडं होतो ना, त्याला वार्पिंग म्हणतात. लक्षात ठेवा. काय म्हणतात? वार्पिंग. म्हणजे if you will give heat treatment to the surface of that gear tooth surface, that gear tooth surface should not become uneven surface. Gear tooth surface should not become uneven. आपण पापड भाजायचा असं तो uneven होतो का नाही? पांढरा पापड एकदम सर्क्युलर शेप असतो आणि फ्लॅट असतो. तो जर आपण भाजत काय होतं, असं वाकडं तिकडं होतं ना, त्याला वार्पिंग म्हणतात. लक्षात. Therefore that warping should not take place in case of gear material during heat treatment. We are using heat treatment for increasing surface hardness of the gears. Therefore, already I have told large size gears are manufactured using gray cast iron. EFG 200. EFG 200 means what? 200 means its ultimate tensile strength in Newton per mm square. EFG 260 means 260 Newton per mm square, its ultimate tensile strength. EFG 350 Newton per mm square, its ultimate tensile strength. EFG means flake graphite. Why large size gears are manufactured by using gray cast iron? Because it is cheap in cost or low cost. Cheap means low, LOW. Less noise compared to steel gears, good wear resistance, and what is its limitation? Poor strength. Why it is known as poor strength? EFG म्हणजे काय? Flake graphite. Graphite. You are knowing microstructure of graphite. कसे असतं? Graphite, if you will see the microstructure of graphite, it is in flakes like this. Flakes. Flakes you are knowing? म्हणजे थोडक्यात तुम्ही जर हे बघितलं आपल्या त्या आळ्या दिसतात, आळ्या कशा दिसतात? आळ्या सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे. त्या कशा दिसतात? तसे ते फ्लेक्स दिसतात. that are known as graphite flakes in that cast iron material. Therefore, that what is its property? The graphite flakes is having good compressive strength but less tensile strength. Compress होणार भरपूर ते cast iron material. That's why cast iron material is used for casting only. And casting मध्ये आपण काय करतो? What is the process of casting? We are compressing the metal. समजलं तुम्हाला? Mold असतो, mold is there. We are pouring metal and that metal is cooled. Metal cool झाल्यानंतर expand होतं का contract होतं? Contraction होणार ना. तुम्ही बघा घरी तुम्ही बर्फ बनवता फ्रीज मध्ये, पाणी टाकतात त्याच्यामध्ये ट्रे मध्ये, बर्फ असा हे होतो. बर्फ वितळल्यानंतर प्रत्येक काय होतं? एक्सपान्शन, पाणी तयार होतं. Therefore, these flake graphite flakes are having good compressive strength and very less tensile strength, and that's why this poor strength means low tensile strength. Next is case hardened steel. Case hardened steel means surface hardened steel. Therefore, best combination of wear resisting hard surface together with ductile and shock absorbing core. Means whatever I have told. Shock absorbing core means what? Core म्हणजे काय? Central part. Core शब्दाचा अर्थ काय? Central किंवा मध्य किंवा मुख्य भाग. लक्षात आलं? And that central part is made up of cast iron material and outer surface, hard surface is made up of alloy steel material or case hardened steel. समजलं का? Then for manufacturing of gears, these plain carbon steels are used. Which are plain carbon steels? 50C8, 45C8, 45C4, etc. These are used for medium duty applications. 50C8 means what? 50% carbon. 45C8, 45% carbon. लक्षात ठेवा. Alloy steels are used for heavy duty applications. Which are the alloy steels? 40CR1. CR म्हणजे क्रोमियम. का क्रोमियम वापरतात स्टील मध्ये? You are knowing chromium is oxidation resistance. ऑक्सिडेशन होत नाही. ऑक्सिडेशन म्हणजे काय? करोजन. ऑक्सिडेशन म्हणजे काय? करोजन होतं म्हणजे काय होतं? ऑक्सिडेशन होतं. आयर्न interacts with oxygen, Fe plus O2. 2Fe plus O2 is equal to 2FeO2. Chemical reaction पण तुम्हाला माहित पाहिजे बरं का. That iron oxide forms. The chromium, it is oxidation resistance. That's why this chromium is used in steel material. त्याच्यामध्ये आपण म्हणतो स्टेनलेस स्टील. स्टेनलेस म्हणजे काय? ते स्टील गंज पकडत नाही, त्या स्टीलचं करोजन होत नाही म्हणून त्याला म्हणतात स्टेनलेस. स्टेनलेस म्हणजे गंज पकडत नाही, स्टेनलेस. 30 NiCr1. Therefore, this nickel material is also used. Nickel chromium alloys. Why nickel is used? It is having high temperature resistance. निकेल मुळे काय होतं? टेम्परेचर रेजिस्टन्स म्हणजे काय होतं? टेम्परेचर म्हणजे काय? टेम्परेचर म्हणजे हीट. टेम्परेचर म्हणजे हीट. निकेल इज हाय हीट रेजिस्टन्स. तुम्हाला भासतं म्हणजे काय होतं? चटका बसतो म्हणजे काय होतं? टेम्परेचर वाढलेलं असतं ना त्या गोष्टीचं, म्हणून आपल्याला चटका बसतो. हीट हीटचं जे एक्सप्रेशन बघितलं तुम्हाला, आता कोणी हीट ट्रान्सफर जाधव सरांनी शिकवलं असेल. म्यू इज इक्वल टू काय फॉर्म्युला आहे? टेम्परेचर आहे का त्या फॉर्म्युलामध्ये? हीट नाही शिकवला. हीट मीन्स टेम्परेचर. आपण म्हणतो हीट वाढली. हीट वाढली म्हणजे काय झालं? टेम्परेचर वाढलं ना, बरोबर आहे का नाही? Next is planetary gear trains. For planetary gear trains, alloy steel 35 Ni 1 Cr60. This material is used. This phosphor bonds I have told. Phosphor bonds is material used for worm wheels. Why? Because low coefficient of friction, excellent conformability, also suitable where corrosion resistance is required, that is water pumps. And its drawback is that it is an excessive cost. सगळीकडे तुम्ही फॉस्फर बॉन्ड मटेरियल वापरू शकत नाही. कधी कधी काय करतात ते, दिस इज वर्म अँड वर्मिंग. हा जो पोर्शन आहे, दिस सर्क्युलर शेप कोर, इट इज मेड अप ऑफ कास्ट आयर्न. आणि वरचे टीथ दिसतात का तुम्हाला? हे टीथ फॉस्फर बॉन्ड मॅन्युफॅक्चर करतात आणि ते चिटकवतात. म्हणजे कॉस्ट वाचली ना, आपले पैसे वाचले. कास्ट आयर्न मटेरियल स्वस्त असतं. फॉस्फर बॉन्ड मटेरियल इज कॉस्ट इज हाय. समजलं? These gears already we have seen. Drawback, excessive cost. That's why in case of worm and vermeil, the core or center portion is made up of cast iron. Teeth are made up of phosphor bonds, then that teeth are screwed down to that cast iron ring. Phenolic resins, already I have told you this. Phenolic resins is plastic. It is having low modulus of elasticity, work on marginal lubrication or no lubrication. Plastic ला कधी lubrication केलेलं बघितलं का तुम्ही? नाही. तर तुमच्या लॅपटॉप मध्ये ऑइल टाकता असेल, नाही ना? ऑइलिंग करत नाही लॅपटॉपला. And also they can tolerate errors in tooth profile. Plastic gears can tolerate errors in tooth profile. Therefore, these are the materials of the gears. I think you have understood or not. Now, next point is minimum number of ticks. Or you want to write down? द्यायचे का तुम्हाला? लिहा लवकर चला. So write within 5 to 10 minutes. एक 5 मिनिटात लिहून काढा. पटापट गडबड करू नका. म्हणजे एकमेकांशी बोलू नका, पण कंप्लीट पटकन कंप्लीट करा. Completed. Fast. You have to write down within. Next, write down this slide. Completed. From next time on, what you have to do? You have to write down. Is the other double time? डबल टाइम जातोय ना आपला. झालेलं. झालं का? I think we should stop here. Huh? Bus 10:55. How much time? What is the time? 5 मिनिट राहिले. Attendance घ्यायला आपल्याला वेळ लागतो. Okay. I think we should stop here. Let me write your attendance.